Today's update includes a variety of topics, and I want to outline three of them. First, introduce you to what the concept of AI agents and why, if you followed our podcast newsletter and you're keeping up with it, you know I believe 2025 will be the year of AI agents. So I'm going to introduce you to it. I'm going to show you some sneak preview what ChatGPT is doing, even Perplexity, a window into what AI agents will be and how they can help you raise your productivity to the next level. If you're watching this video for the first time, you know what to do if this was valuable. Subscribe so you'll be the first to notify when new videos drop. And of course, like and comment about things you've liked in this video. Let's dig in. So last 2 years, and I'm recording this Saturday, November 16th. So the end of this month marks the 2-year anniversary of ChatGPT. So for the most part, we've been in a chatbot world, which is, and this acronym stands for text, image, video, audio, and coding. You could do all of those things with a chat-like experience through chatbots like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, etc. September 12th of this year, 2024, OpenAI dropped the O1 preview model, which now has reasoning built into it. And it's not even the full model, which is codenamed Orion, which is going to be released soon, which can reason through problems before responding. And it takes the time to reason, versus chatbots were just scouring the internet and formulating a response. So the reason I kind of give you that context is AI agents, reasoning is the gateway to AI agents, because agents are simply built to do a certain task with reasoning built into it. And I'm going to kind of just walk you through what that looks like and how ChatGPT, I'm going to tease you with a new feature in Perplexity that's also coming. All of them are working towards that, because that is how businesses, individuals like you as an agent that's watching this can truly leverage AI at a level where we've not seen before. So let's dig into it with that context. AI agents are coming. And if you watch our podcast and do all of the resources and follow the resources I publish, you will be best prepared to create separation between you and agents that don't leverage AI. All right, let's dig into it. The first thing is we're going to look at ChatGPT. And I will use the Mac app that exists for it. There are, again, Mac OS, ChatGPT has a Mac OS app, but also recently released a Windows app. And what I'm showing you here, 99% of it you could do on the web, directly going to ChatGPT on a browser. But I want to kind of give you a preview of what AI agents will look like. So I'm using an app experience, and this is my ChatGPT app. So I want to show you a few new buttons that showed up here, right? First, the plus one. And we all know that you could upload a graphic image. So I'm looking at this website, our company, that's talking about Ambler market trends. We all know if I took a screenshot of this, I could upload it and have it write copy. Okay, that's old news. But let's go to ChatGPT. And now I have the plus sign, which was there before. I could upload the photo, which I just talked. But now it's giving me take screenshot. So now and it's showing me all my things that are open. And I'm basically picking Firefox, which is what I have the Ambler PA real estate market open. So I click that, and it simply takes a screenshot of what I directed it to, and I'm not doing the screenshot, grab, upload. Productivity improvements. And I can simply say, please summarize key trends from this webpage. So it's saving me a few steps because it knows what's open and it's going to grab everything. Okay. And there it is. It's basically giving what it would give me if I screenshotted it, uploaded it, but it's saving me time. Okay. Again, it's getting closer to AI agents. I'm going to go one more step here with ChatGPT before I switch to Perplexity. One more thing. So what I'm going to do now is, Zillow has a showcase product. So whatever's on the screen, so there's 10 slides here, right? As you can see, I'm not going to review the slides with you, but I'm simply going to go to ChatGPT and basically ask it, give it now, it only looks at what's open, which is that. It's a Google slide deck of 10 slides. I'm going to say, give me a high-level summary of this slide deck. And I'm simply giving it, let's just say I don't have the time to read through the 10 slides. And it's basically given me 6 bullet points reading through all of the deck. And that's clearly now, it only can see what you're sharing. But hopefully, as I start to show you this, it should give you a sneak preview of where you can start to see how AI agents can start to do things on your computer based on permissions, and you still need to polish it of the work. But for example, look at this targeted marketing. It picked example 600 recipients with 300 opens. Let's go see here. Where is that? That's right here on slide 7. So it's sort of browsed through everything you've shared here. I've shared here, and it's kind of pulled it out. Okay. Last thing I want to show you, this just got out, and there's a bigger announcement likely coming towards the end of the year or early in January 2025, where now, if I go into my settings in ChatGPT, you will see, and again, I'm doing this is specific to apps. Why? Because you really can't have AI agents on your computer if it's not installed on your computer, right? So you get the idea. So again, sneak preview, work with apps, beta, enable work with apps. I turned it on. You can manage apps. Right now, the only apps that you can use it with are coding apps. So text edit, terminal, for those of you that are the one person out of the thousands of people that watch my videos might be a coder, but you get the idea. What if your web browsers show up here? It's just a matter of time, okay? And so then you can say, what if apps on your computer show up here, and it can learn what those apps do, and it can do things for you because it can reason. That's where this is going, folks. I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise, but they're all coming. So let me just kind of go back here, and this other button is exactly that. Work with, right now it's text edit, and there's only 2 apps that are permitted because it's in beta. But what if your browser shows up here? What if all the apps that you're used to on your computer are showing up here, and you can simply say, use reasoning to use these 3 apps to do something? That's where it's going. That's where the AI agents are. It's like an early preview. But I thought we're all about education for our audience. So that's ChatGPT. Now I'm going to go to Perplexity and show you some things that Perplexity is also doing, okay? But I will, as you can know, I have a Mac. You can install the Perplexity for Mac app here. ChatGPT has a Windows app, which I said. Perplexity does not have a native Windows app yet. But I will show you what the app experience is for the feature that I want to talk to you about. Because you'll see here on the screen, here you see focus. You can have it focus on, just if you're writing it, just focus on writing. I mean, these are relatively older features. But you don't see a couple of things here that you see on my Mac Perplexity app. You see focus and attaching files, right? But here you see voice. Great way of using voice on your computer. I can just talk to Perplexity and get answers versus having to type, because we can talk much faster than typing. But I want to focus on screen. So see screen, same concept of what we just did with ChatGPT. And if you were to go on this screen, and now I go back to Perplexity on my desktop app and simply say screen capture window, there it is, same thing. And I'm going to say, please summarize your key findings from this web page. And I'm not taking screenshots. I'm not giving any links. It's reading through the page I shared, which was this, and it's coming back to me exactly what I did in ChatGPT, but Perplexity does it a little differently because it's an answer engine, and it gives you also related questions that you can have a conversation with this article or things on the web. But if you look at here versus what we did with ChatGPT, the summary is probably pretty consistent across platforms. So screen on the desktop, the experience with Perplexity I have on the desktop is a lot better than the web. You need an app to do. So I want to call that out. The thing that I want to have you focus on is a new feature that people aren't aware of is if you go to Perplexity, and this is available on the web as well as on the app on my computer, Spaces. I want to outline what Spaces is and finish this video. So Spaces primarily are Perplexity for a specific purpose. Similar to custom GPTs or ChatGPT's for a specific purpose, like listing descriptions, etc. Spaces is if you're doing research on a specific topic, if you do certain things regularly where you're researching things, that's where Spaces comes in. And Spaces is available for free Perplexity users. You have some limitations of how many files you can upload, etc. But I have the pro version, so I can upload a ton of stuff. But I want to show you what this does for improving productivity, okay? 2 examples of Spaces, and I'm done. First, I want to show you, you're probably aware if you've listened to our podcasts or newsletters that I'm working on a Real Estate AI Academy, okay? So I built a space for researching for AI Academy coursework and how to sort of put that structure of that education together. So what I've given it here, as you can see, I've given it a bunch, my playbook, AI playbook. I've given it courses that I've taken in the past that I felt like were on point with a human-centered approach to AI. Given it all. You can add more files, all of that. And I've given files. And I've also given it a custom instructions. And I want to have you read this because it's important. This could be make or break how personalization works and how effective your output is going to be. And here's what I wrote in custom. You're an AI model designed to support the certification process for real estate agents seeking to become AI skilled agents in an AI focused academy. It's pretty comprehensive in the instructions. So then if I do these instructions, the way it's going to respond is going to be very different than if you don't give it the instructions. Okay. You're going to have to do a lot of prompting. Now you might say, how do I build this instruction? Okay. Voila, welcome to custom instructions. You know we've built any public-facing custom GPTs. We've done one for listing descriptions, social captions, even a listing presentation GPT. So one of the most recent ones I've built is Custom Instruction Creator. So if you were to go under Explore GPTs, type in my name, over time, depending on when you're watching this video, you will see a lot of lists of things that are public. Anything that's listed under my name, you're welcome to use. And the one we're going to focus on is Custom Instruction Creator. If you click that and hit start, it will take a simple prompt. And I'm going to show you an example in the interest of time. Show you an example of how I use it to program the Academy custom instructions. Or the example I will show you is another space I built. I'm traveling with my son to India for 10 days in January. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to visit the Taj Mahal when we land there. So I use the space for it. And the advantage of space is you can collaborate with other people. You can share it. Again, collaboration is great. It's shareable. I can send that link to my son, go back and forth. So what I've given it is where we're staying in New Delhi, our flight information as files. But now look at this. I've built a specific instruction, custom instructions using this custom instruction, right? And I'll show you where it is. So here is my custom instruction, Delhi Agra itinerary planning. So all I gave it, and this is what the beauty of custom instruction is, travel specialist for New Delhi and Agra and good at building itineraries for sightseeing. That's all I gave it. And it then is built to give you a custom, and this is what it gave me. Highlight key, and all I did was I took this whole thing and copied it and pasted it here. And now I gave it a simple prompt. We would like to visit Taj Mahal in Agra on Thursday, Jan 24th, and 2 most recommended spots in Delhi on Friday, Jan 25th, before leaving Delhi late evening. And it goes through my itinerary stuff. It has the background of custom instructions of what it's good for. And it gave me itinerary. Obviously, you'll massage it a little bit, but it's got me to the 1 yard line for a tush push. Right? So, and you can see how custom spaces in Perplexity can help you do research, personalize it, and really be further along than if you started with a clean slate. Okay, that's what Spaces is. You can compare to custom GPTs in ChatGPT, but hopefully that helps. It's an underutilized feature. Spaces, it's available for free users with some limitations, but as I've always say, you can learn all this information, gather the knowledge, but if you don't go apply it, you will lose it. So time on task over time will separate you from agents that don't. So go apply something you learned, and if you like this video, add a comment, and I'll see you on the next Real Estate AI Smart series video. Have a good one.